Hi, Leo. I'm Pam, and welcome to your Psychic Tarot reading for April 2021. This month, I'm using the Hanson-Roberts Tarot deck. And remember, these are general readings, and to get messages pertaining specifically for you, you would need a private reading. This recording is for Leo Sun, Leo Ascendant, and Leo Moon. Please be sure to watch your rising sign and your moon sign because some months they're going to resonate more for you than your sun sign will. And if you're born on the cusp of your sign, please be sure to watch your cusp sign because some months your psychic predictions and messages are coming to you from there. So all that being said, Leo, now onto your April 2021 Psychic Tarot reading. Okay, Leo, first card you have is Four of Swords. This is a pause, a meditative state, a resting phase, a recuperation from an illness that could also indicate prayer. For some Leos, I feel they're a bit of a quandary, like they don't know which direction to turn or something in particular they need to decide to do. You may even feel like you're working at cross purposes against yourself. Training your mind, re-educating yourself also comes up here. You may even be going over certain things in your mind, like if I get intertwined with this group of people or this person or this company, what will happen? Like kind of like what ifs, troubleshooting, worrying. I don't know that I want to emphasize on worrying so much. It's more like analyzing what the potential pitfalls of something could be. You could feel really overburdened in April and feel like a lot of things are like pressure is falling down on top of you, or like you're getting overwhelmed by a lot of responsibilities, or a lot of things like, I need to do this, I need to take care of that, what am I going to do? Like that kind of like, could be pressure coming from different areas, not just one. So you may feel like there's like a little bit of pressure raining down on you. You may want to stop a transaction you're making with someone. And this could cause an argument or a fight. So if you're making some kind of business transaction or some check that you wrote, or making a transaction with a company or a business or an individual, you may have to stop that transaction for some reason. I don't know the reasons. That will be different for all of you, but I get you wanting to stop the transaction and shut it down, and this could cause some kind of argument for some of you. You may have some skepticism abound from where people are not believing something that you're saying, or they don't think that you've got, the right handle on the information. So you could be dealing with some skepticism coming at you from other people, from whatever information or things you're giving or sharing, whatever knowledge. I feel like you're doing some soul searching, and you may even be saying to yourself, I need to readjust my thinking. I feel that you yourself may not trust some information you're receiving. And I feel a little bit of depression and sadness for some of you Leos, a little bit where you may feel a little melancholy in April about relationships that didn't work out. They could be personal relationships with family, friends, a love, or business associates and relationships that didn't work out. So you may be feeling a little blue or a little melancholy about those types of things in April of 2021. So the next card you have is the Hermit, and this is the most spiritual card in the deck, really, in some ways, because this is your spirit guides lighting the way, showing you the path to go, watching you, guiding you, kind of protecting you. This could also be you being the Hermit, where you take a step back and get a lay of the land and analyze the situation before you proceed forward, but your spirit guides are still going to be guiding you. Some of you may feel like you want to elevate yourself, and you may feel like you don't want to be stuck in a particular position, where maybe you feel like you've been believing in or studying or practicing certain spiritual practices or beliefs. It doesn't even have to be spiritual. It could be work and business. But it's like now you want to elevate yourself up to another level. You may feel like you've been working in this one area, or you've been stuck in this particular level. You may feel like you've hit a plateau and now you want to elevate to another level. You may find yourself being very critical of your own self and of others, and you may also be exercising a lot of critical thinking at this time in April of 2021. I see you looking at things where you say, I know this wasn't done right, or I know this wasn't done properly and it needs to be fixed. So you may be looking at computer wires, internet connections, things to do with live streaming. It could have to do with other technologies or things that were set up. It could have to do with electricity. It could have to do with cords, wires, electricity, outlets, anything that involves connectors or things, wires or hooks of things that have gotten tangled, jumbled up, that are behind things. That all could be a factor here. It's like, it could, if it's not about wires and things like that, it's like, I see you looking at some kind of problem and that you are shedding light on it and you see where it needs to be fixed. This could have to do with electricity, electrical lines also in your home. For some of you, this could be something else where it could be about a business you own or work that you do. Or it could even be about a relationship. But I get you like looking behind things where you're like, this isn't set up right. Or there's some kind of problem. Or why isn't this working right? Like sourcing problems, getting to the root of problems. For many of you, it is actually tangible with wires and, connections. But for some of you, it could be about connections in relationships. It could also be those kind of connections. So the card you have following this is the Ace of Pentacles. And this is, you could be receiving money here, a raise. You could have a big increase in your financial picture, could jump up. You could be getting an inheritance. This could be winning money even. This could also indicate, like I said, getting a raise, winning money, somebody giving you money. But it could also be the divine source giving you the blessings of something of value. It could even, sometimes the Ace of Pentacles can even be about money, or there could be a new beginning here in the area of money and finances for you Leos in April of 2021. Some of you may start giving away things, projects and plans to other people, farming out things and maybe paying people to do it. So you may be giving out work that you would normally do to other people and then you have to pay them to do it. Or this is to free you up so you can focus and spend more time on areas of importance to you, where you can put more focus on your creative process and your energy and your work, and not all this other minutia that you have to deal with that is like, time is money, and maybe you're like, I need to pay people to take care of some of these things I normally would do. If you have a brand, you could try to rebrand yourself or rebrand your company or business. Or you could be starting a new aspect of your company or business that would be maybe falling under a new brand. And whatever this is will be bringing you in more money. Don't be surprised if somebody doesn't want to buy something from you. If you want to own a business, somebody could come in and say, I want to buy your business. Could be the building, could be the business itself that you built up, the company name. Could even be something that you have a value that you want to, maybe you weren't even trying to sell it. Maybe you have this great property and you didn't even have it listed for sale, and somebody comes along and says, I want to buy your house, or I want to buy your property, or, hey, is that cool car, boat, sailboat, whatever you have, is that for sale? Because I'll buy it off of you. You may have people surprisingly ask you to buy something that would be considered your property. Like I said, this could apply to a business, a home, a vehicle, or even intellectual property. Maybe somebody wants to do some kind of deal with you where they're buying your knowledge, and maybe they want your work to be on their website or in their magazine or in their whatever, and maybe your name will still be attached to it, but maybe they need to buy the intellectual property of yours to put it out there. For some of you, this could occur around the 18th of April, but really it could happen at any time in April. So now the next card you have here is the Emperor, and this is a paternal figure that's crossed over to the other side, watching you, guiding you, protecting you, giving you ideas and inspirations that could feel like they're yours, but this could be coming from the Emperor themselves. And the Emperor could be a paternal figure that's crossed over to the other side, like a father, grandfather, great-grandfather, husband, ex-husband, boss, uncle, brother. This could also be any one of those people in the living also. This is somebody that's kind of like wants to keep track of you and what you're doing. They maybe haven't heard from you for a while. If your father hasn't heard from you for a while, maybe they want to hear from you. If they could be living or deceased, maybe you talk to your dad sometimes, or a father figure, a strong male figure that's passed, and you haven't been talking to them, and they're like, I wonder why they're not talking to me anymore. Or they could be in the living and maybe they want to hear from you. Some of you may have a strong male figure in your life that's having problems with their kidneys or some other physical problem that could be very tenuous for them, and they could be really struggling with it at this time in April. And the Emperor themselves could be doing a lot of changing things over in their life right now. So if you have a strong male figure like a stepfather or father or grandfather or uncle or brother or boss or ex-boss or husband or ex-husband, and you still deal with them because they wouldn't be showing up if you don't still deal with them in some way, they could really be going through some really big changes. They could be moving, they could be making other big changes in their life. But like I said, for some of you, I feel this Emperor is showing up because they haven't heard from you for a while. They want to know how you're doing, even if they're deceased. If you talk to the deceased, they can hear you, I think people think the deceased is far, far away, unless they've reincarnated into another physical body or they're off traveling the cosmos somewhere else. And even that can draw them back to you. So if you hear, because sometimes I read people privately when I'm reading them and they say, can you tell my loved one, my dad or my mom or whoever that's passed, this particular message? I'm like, they can hear what you're saying right now. So don't hesitate to talk to your deceased loved ones. And for some of you, this Emperor is somebody that could be working out some kind of deal that they want to give you something. Maybe they want to give you money. Maybe they want to help you with your business, or help you get a new home, or help something you're doing grow. And if this is the case, that maybe they want to give you the property to use, or maybe they want to give you their home. Maybe they want to see you live in their home and they're going to give it to you. They're really focusing on, they want everything to be tranquil and to have peace. Not only for themselves, but for you. This could also indicate that if you have a strong male figure in your life, they may have put like things in motion legally. Like, I'm selling this house, it's up for sale, or I'm giving you this money, or I'm giving you something, and the wheels are in motion. I feel for many of you, the wheels are in motion, whatever is going on with the Emperor. So the next card you have in your reading is the Death card. And the Death card is something ending so something new can begin. It's a card of transformation. Some of you may want to like really rein some energy, pull some energy back in and look at it and investigate it and analyze it, because you may feel like you're too much in the grind of something you don't want to keep doing. Like maybe you feel like this is the daily grind. I got to do this every day, every week, every month, every hour, every minute. Like you may feel like a lot of your time, maybe that's too broad, but like I see big giant gears, like like that would be in a gigantic clock. And I see those gears are what you have to do all the time. And I feel that some of you Leos are feeling like you're sick of that daily grind. You want something to change with that grind. It's maybe it's not that you dislike your job or your business, but I feel that you want something that's been a burden to you or feels like it's becoming something that was once like energetically joyful for you, maybe starting to feel like it's a grind and you're getting tired of it. You might be starting to assemble new projects, new plans, and ideas for yourself because of that. And you may be trying to show people, hey, I'm not a one-faceted person, I'm multifaceted. And so you might be dipping your toe into the waters of many different things to see, does this feel right? Does this feel like what I want to do? Does this working with these people feel good? Does working at this business or company feel good? Does doing this every day feel good to me? Or where is my niche? Maybe you've already found your niche, but maybe you're getting tired of it and you want to upgrade it or change it or spark it in a new direction. In April, this is when things are really starting to bloom. I live in the Northern Hemisphere. Where I live, April is where things are starting to bloom and come out, and there's, spring is in the air. I feel like this is your transformation. Like you're pondering a lot of things that are working for you in your life and that are not working for you in your life. And what is it that you can do to make changes in these areas? So the gemstone crystal I got for you for April of 2021, you got malachite. So this would be the best gemstone crystal for Leos to put on your third eye chakra, your throat chakra, or your heart chakra when you meditate. It would also be the best gemstone crystal for you to wear, get the energy of it next to your skin is always the best, or some kind of gemstone pendant. You can sleep with it under your pillow as well and get the benefits of malachite. It's going to actually put, no pun intended, more spring in your step. And it's a stone that's going to bring back this like igniting passion and the flames of energetically in you. If you've been having sleepless nights, trouble with sleeping or waking at intervals in the night, this will help you get more solid, sound sleep in the month of April. If you've had any issues crop up with your digestion, if your stomach has been creating problems for you, or you've been having problems eating certain foods, or just noticed a change in your digestive system for some reason, I don't know why, but my guides are saying malachite is going to help Leos with their digestion in April. This is a stone that's going to also help you ease, is going to help ease any tension and pressure that you may feel is on top of you, which actually came up in your Four of Swords card. And maybe it came up in other cards as well, but I know it came up in the beginning of your reading about feeling like pressure is being on you. It's also going to help inspire you to do things in a new, creative, and different manner as well. So it really looks like malachite is going to be a really good stone for Leos for the month of April 2021. As always, thank you so much for watching. I do truly appreciate it. And please like, share, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell when you do subscribe. That way you'll get notified when I upload my videos here to YouTube. And if you would like to get any of the special Vimeo videos I record for my Vimeo on-demand pages, where I use a variety of divination tools that are for very specific topics for each sign of the zodiac, you can access those by going to my website, theluckymermaid.com. Go to the videos tab on my menu, and there you will see all the video series I've recorded. You can read the descriptions of what I've looked into and the time frames the predictions are for. You click on the sign you want, and it will take you to that video on Vimeo. But I post the most recent video series links down below in the description box in the Show More section. And the 3 most recent video series that are recorded down below, actually 4, are first, my psychic crystal readings for each sign of the zodiac for the month of April 2021. It's like a continuation. As I stop this video, I go on to the crystal and give you additional messages and predictions for your sign. And you might want to check your rising sign and your moon sign on those, as well as your sun sign. The other most recent video series links below are what's lucky and new for you in 2021, psychic tarot readings. And you might really also there want to watch your rising sign as well as your sun sign. But please be sure to watch the video trailer and read the description before purchasing those videos in that particular series. I also have the Big Love Psychic Tarot readings for 2021 for both singles and couples. That link is also down below in the description box. If you haven't gotten that yet, for love and romance, you might really want to check that out. And my Saturn in Aquarius psychic tarot and crystal readings for each sign of the zodiac. Those predictions last for 3 years. They start in December of 2021 and go until March of 2023. Also, if you would like to get more psychic predictions and messages from my spirit guides channeled through me that you're not going to see here, you can follow me on my social media pages at The Lucky Mermaid LLC on Facebook, The Psychic Pastry Chef LLC also on Facebook, and The Lucky Mermaid _ Pam Georgel on Instagram. I use a variety of divination tools and give you psychic predictions and messages from my spirit guides. I post them there, and many people do find that these messages and predictions resonate with them, and you may also, so I would love to see you over there, and I hope you'll decide to check those out. Also, if you would like to help support the readings and the work I do here on YouTube, there's a donation link that's posted below. All the video series links I have posted below, and that donation button is connected to PayPal. Thank you so much to those of you who have been very kind and generous and donated to my channel. It means a lot, and it does help a lot. So thank you so much for that. So I hope all of you have absolutely marvelous month of March, and know that I wish you many blessings and peace.